Also, when you
Yeah.
All right, boys, we are live, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Phantom Pro-Am series right here on the Phantom Racing League YouTube channel. We are still on the West Coast, heading out to the desert at Phoenix Raceway for our sixth race of the Phantom Pro-Am series regular season. How is everybody doing tonight? We are back. We are here broadcasting with the boys. Why don't you guys introduce yourselves?
Hi, my name's Alvin.
I'm going to introduce myself a little bit more normally. My name's Farv. Glad to be back up in here with you, Timmy.
Glad to have some company for tonight. It's gonna be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to Phoenix. I kind of like Phoenix. I know some people are not too much fans of this track, but I enjoy it. It's definitely one of the more unique tracks on the schedule with the way restarts are. They restart on the which I guess is sort of the back stretch, but it's now the front stretch where you got the dog leg and the wide ass apron down low where you get cars fanning out from here to Valhalla, and they're sending it all the way up into turn one, all the way down to the apron up to the outside wall. It definitely makes some exciting restarts, and there's a lot of opportunity gained and lost just on those.
Hmm.
But also in the racing as well, like a lot of a lot of strategy can come into play at a track like this where cars are getting spread out. Some guys will benefit with a better long run car. Some guys will try to short pit, gain some track position that way. Track position is going to be the name of the game, especially with those restarts. That's where a lot of the ground's going to be gained and lost on. Because once you get it, you better run with it. Because you never know when you're going to get it back. I don't know. I
Hmm.
wasn't prepared for this tonight.
No, I agree with you, Timmy. I mean, this is definitely a track position uh, race for sure. One thing that I really enjoy about Phoenix is that it's not just a one groove track. I mean, you can run side by side, and there is an actual, second or in third lane here. So,
Yeah.
looking forward to seeing who decides to put their car up high. I feel like for me personally, I feel like the higher line is better. But some people might set up their cars down for the lower line and make that lower line work. So I expect to see some side by side battling. Um, yeah, and I really have no clue what to what's going to happen at the end of this race. I don't know who's going to come out on top.
Yeah, you just helped finish the thought that I was trying to find in the back of my head, but I wasn't able to find the words for it. And you just helped me there. It's one of those tracks where you're throughout the race you are searching for the right line. You are trying out different lines, different entries, trying to find the best way around, fastest way around the track, or you're just trying to set up a pass on somebody. It's definitely one of those tracks where it keeps you on your toes for sure. And definitely a lot to look forward to. This is our sixth race of the regular season. Mark McAtack, man, he's been on the move. He missed a race earlier, but he's been making up ground ever since.
Hmm.
Three in a row. He's already back up to second in points, chasing down points leader Ultra Citron. Uh, Possibly looking to go for four in a row. But we got a newcomer in this league tonight. And Elvin's been hyping him up, man. It's a name that is new to Phantom, and it's a name that you bet your ass I'm gonna be saying all night. Hakia Bukaki in the car number 10 is making
Yeah,
his Phantom Pro Am Series debut, and Elvin, you might believe he might be the favorite to win tonight.
dude, this dude has he shocked Parley when Parley first laid eyes on him, and he definitely shocked me. This dude, the talent is there. Never knew who he was, but once I seen him on track yesterday and what he did to the field and uh, the league that he was in, it was wild. I had never seen something like that in my life.
And for those that are familiar with the now rebranded, what's it called? The North American.
It's North American Racing League, I
Thank
believe.
you, because it was called the American Championship Series, but has recently been rebranded. Hockey is fresh off a win at this track yesterday in that series. Put on a hell of a performance. Granted, that was a slider league. This is a custom, so it'll be a little bit different environment. But we're about capable that he can deliver the goods here just like he did yesterday. And one driver I'm looking forward to, and this will segue into reading the starting lineup since qualifying is just wrapped up. MFF Kari is who I'm going to be keeping an eye on tonight. He will be starting from the pole in that car number 12 with a 25.856. And on his outside will be Mark McAtack in numero dos. Starting on row 2 will be Ultra Citron, the points leader, in that number 2311 Racing Toyota. And outside of him is making his first start, Haki Bukaki in the number 10 Smithfield Ford. And we're getting invites sent out. Clock's running down. I say we're about ready to go. They're ready to go.
I got a few invites, so I'm good.
Yeah,
I don't know about you guys.
I do not have any. I'm not popular.
Looks like you're not gonna be in the booth. I'm sorry. No, I'm playing.
Timmy, you stealing my driver?
We haven't made our picks yet. Relax. Just want to make sure we didn't go unmentioned. Alright, I think we're ready to join now, right?
You're looking at the video. We're just here.
Okay,
Are we good?
shit.
I
We will get them to you. Yeah, while we're joining, let's all make our picks, lock them in now. Who do we think is gonna get the win tonight?
And I hear so much about this guy, and I seen him practice out there, and I think we got a show on our hands.
Alright,
That's
so
why I'm going with Hockey.
Elvin picks Hockey. Farf?
Man, I got Kari. You know, I've raced against him quite a few times before, and I just raced against him a little bit ago just to see what some of the cars or what some of the guys had, and you know, he's got a lot of good speed here, so I'm anxious to see him stay up front in that 12 car.
We're good enough to join, by the way.
Yeah, we're already, I'm already loading in, and you guys are giving me the easy pick. I can't believe y'all left him on the table for me to grab. Mark, 3 in a row, come on, he's gonna go for 4. As we're already green flag racing here in the desert, MFF Kari with the second pole of the year. Mark McAtack on the outside, getting pounced on by the 23 as they're rolling off a turn 2 at a full head of steam, heading into 3. As we go through the rest of the field here, they're 3 wide. Coming off of 4, Mark McAtack back in the 3rd spot right now. He's got the 10 of Hockey, the 7 car that is Motorsport, that is Motorsports fan in that number 7 car, MFF Nomad in the number 8. Right there in the middle, that meeting gets hip checked into the 8 car with the 10. That was a close call, 2 laps in.
I think that was just a product of 3 wide.
We're going to be seeing a lot of that tonight, as Motorsports fan now finds himself in 4th. As we got the 47 car of Portal Guy back here in the Irish Spring Chevrolet. Coming into this race 3rd in the standings. Tech Nasi in the 5 car, who had a fast car last week at Sonoma, who almost gets sent up the track by the 55 of Keith further back in the pack as they're trying to get things sorted out back there. That's the 5 car of Tech Nasi. 77 car, that is MFF Ed, though, coming off a strong run last week at Sonoma, as well as MN Pro Trader in the number 44. His first top 5 of the season came last week at Sears Point in California. And then we also mentioned the 55 car, that is Keith XX2EZXX in the Hex.com number 55 Ford. As he's looking to make a pass on the 44 Pro Trader. And we're back to the front here, that is Kari, continuing to take charge of this race, leading the pack, and looking to give himself some separation from the cars behind him.
Kari seems to always have the car, man, every time, but something always happens. Will this be the day where nothing happens and he can actually not go backwards?
Now I'm curious to see. You guys are gonna have to let me know if my mic is messing up because you guys were lagging for me just a tad bit. So just let me know. But I'm curious to see when they decide to pit because you said that this is one stop, correct? In stage one, Alvin?
Yes. Yep. So you could split it in half. There's so many ways you can flip this sandwich. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Yeah, they got to pit once here. Yep.
It's a
So if you're
37
out
lap first
front,
stage.
if you're out front like Kari is right now, and I mean things could change here. Do you go play the long game or do you short pit?
I had a talk with him. Still a rookie when it comes to this pit strategy, but I think he'll get it down once I think he's been in enough races where he's seen what happens when he stays out, and he sees what happens when he pits early. I think he's gonna get it tonight.
And we got a fan question in the chat. Got a question for Far from a user named Parlee41. He says,
Who?
"Hey Farv, you good at Sonoma? Question mark. I heard you're all right."
That's for another day, Parley.
We appreciate the viewers, and make sure you send us your questions our way in the chat or in our Discord server, which is linked in the description if you want to join that.
But look at Parley. I'm not Parley. Damn it! Look at Kari. Man, he is just pulling and giving a gap. Do not laugh at me, or else we're gonna have issues in this booth, buddy. But
Harley, look
there's a
at
gap
Kari.
there,
This
man.
number 12 car is flying.
You can see the gap being created. If you look at Ultra, they're starting to spread out slowly. Yeah.
And let's get to that number 2 car, Mark McAttack. Closed in on that gap in the point standings. Again, the 23 comes into this race as the points leader. Mark McAttack, coming off 3 straight wins, climbs back up to second in the standings. He's third on the track at the moment, trying to shake off the threat from the number 8 car of Nomad, who has worked his way up into P4. Getting a little bit closer here. He wraps the bottom really well. The 2 car moves up a little bit. He's staying right in his tire tracks. Stays right within his hip pocket. But Nomad's going to have to look in his mirror as well because here comes the 10. Hockey running solidly in the top 5 at the moment. Just waiting for a moment to pounce as the 23 is running a little bit of a higher lane through 3 and 4.
Yeah, I was just about to say something to you about that. So I noticed that they're kind of running, the 12 and the 23 are running the same line in 1 and 2, or just about, but the 12 car goes down onto the apron below the yellow line in turn 3, and Citron stays a lane or 2 up. And, I mean, that line works. I mean... He's staying even with them, maybe losing just a tad, but I mean, this is the time of the race where you just got to start searching.
Trying to see what works, because right now that 12 car doesn't seem to be getting any bigger in his windshield. But right now, he's in a pretty decent spot right now. Nothing to worry about behind him, the 2 car Mark McAttack. Still a couple of car lengths back in third, but Citron running a pretty decent race so far in P2. As we take a look at the rest of the field, we got a pass for fourth. Hockey Bukaki getting passed by Nomad, who sends it in deep on the entry of 1 to keep pace with the number 10, but doesn't quite do so that time. And that will be another one picked off by the 10 car. Got another mover as well, the 55 of Keith. Has gotten around the 5 car of Technasi. He's up a few spots.
I seen Keith earlier, man. He seemed like a different animal. I mean, in the morning, when I seen him going, he was and then he came
strategy
back.
underway.
Yep.
Mark McAttack pitting early.
We got the 23 closing in on the 12 of Kari. Just a little bit.
all the way down to the apron. I think
stops are underway.
Kari's pitting in response to the 2. 23 also following suit.
Oh!
Hang on to it. Oh, that is really close.
Oh my goodness gracious. He almost messed up his paint.
Not the paint. Not the
paint.
McDonald's burger and fries on the sides of that car.
Straight McChicken.
Getting loose in the grease.
Chicken
You
nugget.
think he blew a tire?
Not this
Nah,
early, I don't think.
No, I don't think so.
44
enough
Pro
practice
Trader
where-
also came onto pit road earlier. He's coming out now.
Contact here. There's some Tokyo Drift action.
As these cars make their pit stops. Now I'm going to keep an eye on this number 23 to make sure he didn't get busted by the speeding police. Parley said almost turned into Burger King.
Oh,
Oh, he's
we're good.
Maybe he
So,
did blow.
nope.
That seemed a little late. But he did have a bad entry going
was
down
a-
pit road.
It would have been much later if it was a penalty.
10
that-
cars now in his pit stall.
So now the 23 finds himself behind the 7 of Motorsports. As the 7 car is going to clear the 23 for the spot as they cycle out of the pits. With the 47 car, Portal Guy, right in their mirror. 10 and the 8 car coming out now. Let's go back
Where's
to the
Mark?
front of Kari and Mark McAtack. As Mark's gained himself some time with the undercut on Kari, but still finds himself a little bit behind. But that's quite a bit of time gained from that 1 lap early pit stop.
We got Citron looking to make a pass on Motorsports Fan out of 4, and he clears
Ooh,
him.
Look at this hornet's nest. We got 5 cars coming off of 4, cutting through the leg of the
Oh.
dog, and into turn 1 they all roll in. 23's got a herd of cars in his mirror.
Bunch of Raptors, man.
Ooh.
Oh, and they hit the
3
wall.
of them in
some
the wall.
domino effect.
And Motorsports looked like he hit it the hardest. He finds himself on
Hockey
the
go-
outside of a 3 wide pass. Here comes Portal Guy down to the bottom off of 4.
Hockey looking low on this 23, and he tucks back in line.
Now, Hockey's got 1 lap fresher tires than Citron, so if he can clear Citron, I think he's going to pull away from him a little bit.
Ooh, Citron hit the wall. That just made Hockey's job a little bit easier. He's to his outside now.
Ooh,
Citron trying to
crossover?
defend the line as much as he can. Hockey cutting all the way down to the apron. I raced him in what used to be called the ACS Series last season. That was a line he loved to run a lot. And if it wasn't for a late race incident, he would have won that race. And he probably did the same thing in the North American Racing League last night, which got him the win. As these two remain door-to-door through turns 1 and 2. Nomad throwing his hat back into the ring. The 10 car clears the 23. He's going to bring the 8 along with him. The 23 keeping in the gas. He's been running that outside lane quite a bit since the drop of the green. As we get back to not much going on at the front. Kari still remains the race leader ahead of Mark McAtack, gaining some of that distance back that he had on him with that 1 lap fresher set of tires. And that will put Hockey up into 3rd place as Citron now finds himself in P4 and in danger of losing even more spots as he has 2 cars knocking at his door, one of them being the 8 car of MFF Nomad.
Do we have a lap count at all?
I think we have about 13 to go. I just looked at MFF Eddo's screen. So it should be 12 to go for these guys, I think.
So, from what I can remember, McAtack was the first one to pit, and then the very next lap, Kari came into pit.
And Ultra.
and Ultra, and then it
And the
was.
7. It was the 7, and I think that was it.
Because Hockey, I remember, pitted later than all of these guys, so he has the tire
Yep.
advantage across everybody up in this group.
You can tell he's starting to pull away from Ultra a little bit.
As the battle for 4th place continues to heat up, Ultra Citron in that 23 Toyota. Not losing sight of that 10 car,
Nope.
but he still has Nomad knocking at his door, but he's not going to let him in. Not unless Nomad forces his way through, peeks the
Bottom
nose to the
shot.
inside,
Ooh.
contacts being made across both bumpers. Oh, and the 23, hang on to it. As MFF Nomad now finds himself up into 4th place, he completes the pass, but not without a little bit of touching between two cars. And now the 7 car, a Motorsports fan, closing in on these two. Having another solid run in that number 7 Spire Motorsports Chevrolet. This Portal guy watches on from 6th. We'll look through the rest of the field. Technasi coming to turn 1. He scored in the 8th spot. Let me make sure I got the order correct here. Pro Trader's on pit road now.
Yep.
This will be his 2nd stop.
Second step.
Yeah, he made a stop early. Now he's making a 2nd one, which is that's gonna put him behind the 8 ball because these guys don't have to pit twice. But something happened for him to where he needed to make a 2nd stop, and he's on pit road now. So we'll keep an eye on that 44. Citron not giving up, stays within touch of the 8 car Nomad. This is for 4th place. Citron 5th, Motorsport 6th, Portal 7th, Technasi in 8th place, Keith in the 55 and 9th, and MFF Ed, though, rounds out your top 10 with Pro Trader 1 lap down after making a 2nd stop. Now, Nomad's trying the outer lane this time through 1 and 2. Yeah, Citron continues to search. Now he's going to go to the outside as Nomad stays down low.
So do you think Ultra pays the 8 car back?
I don't think so. I think with how tight-knit the racing can be at this track, I think he knows that the 8 car didn't mean to do that, and these guys are both teammates. I think they understand what's at stake here. These are both MFF drivers at the end of the day, so I don't think anything's going to get too heated unless it keeps up, which I don't think it will. But the 23 continues to search. Let's get back to that 10 car of Hockey. He's pulled away from this group finally. As we should have about... Ed crossed the line with 4 to go on the stream, so it should be 3 to go for these guys right now. MFF Kari extending his advantage over the 2 of Mark McAttack. Looking to end his win streak and start his. Kari, 2 poles on the year, looking to get his first win in this series. And he's been lighting it up early.
Mellow yellow, man. Yeah.
Citron in the 23. Think he gave it all he had. Oh, but Nomad might have got a little bit tight. He actually rolled the exit beautifully there.
Yes,
Citron
he did.
Guess that was by design as he meets back up with the 8 car's rear bumper. Cuts down to the inside, but I think this is the last lap now.
He's going for that exit again.
Yep. He's trying that line. As Kari will come across the line to get the green and white checkered flag to win stage number 1. Mark McAtack second, Hockey third. Nomad will hold off the challenge from the 23 McDonald's Toyota for the 4th spot. And Sichuan will round out the top 5.
Dude, just this
But
is
how about-
crazy. Look at our picks, man. 1, 2, and 3. The people that we picked that we had a feeling would be up front. Just look at this, man. This is crazy.
And how about our stage winner, MFF Kari, been lighting it up since the drop of the green, man. He's got a rocket ship under that thing.
Yeah, he had a very quick car, and I noticed that he can. He's still stable, in the long run as he is on the short run. So I'm curious to see now that I'm guessing these 3 are going to be bumper to bumper for this stage. So I'm curious to see the strategy, and I'm curious to see if Kari can stay out front.
And as we're under stage 1 break, I want to thank everyone for tuning in to tonight's Pro-Am action. Our shout out to one of our sponsors, Everything NASCAR, who is in the chat tonight. I gotta look at the Discord link in the description, make sure that thing still works. Because I know those things tend to expire, but I set that thing to make sure it doesn't. But I'll make sure to look at it afterwards as we're back to green for stage number 2 here in the desert. Here comes that 10 car, Smithfield Ford, looking to take away second from car number 2, a Mark McAtack down the back straightaway. Kari continues to lead this pack. Let's ride on board with this number 10 car. Oh, there's Nomad all the way down to the yellow line. Bit of a bold entry as Mark McAtack.
Here comes Mark.
Here he comes
Well,
for
bottom
the
shot
lead
action.
here at Phoenix to the inside of the 12.
Ooh,
How
they get
close can you
close.
get? Side by side of the line, cutting the dog leg. The 10 and 8 watch on from behind. They're going to have a side by side battle of their own. Body slam! That was a massive hit into the 10 car. Nomad's and he hits him again from the other side as well as he tries to keep it off the wall. Hockey's just going to shrug it off. He remains in the 3rd spot. Nomad's going to lose more spots. He's going to fall outside of the top 5. He's gained up on. We have a car around at the back of the pack. That's the 44 Pro Trader. Stopped on the inside apron at the start-finish line. He's the only car around, so that we should be green still. Mark McAtack still up at the front, still trying to take the lead away from Kari. But so far, doesn't seem to have anything for him yet.
Ten car's peeking his nose underneath Mark. Now we got Citron in the
Citron
mix.
looking to make a peek of his own. How low can you go? Down to the apron he goes. 23 to the inside of the 10 for 3rd place. But he's got the momentum on the outside to clear the spot back and maintain it. +1 on the Rotten Tomatoes score. Not sure if that's a good or bad thing, but I'll take it. Nomad back to the bumper of the 23 again. These two have not left each other since.
Oh, a little contact with Kari getting to the wall. Gives the opportunity for that 2 car to come back up on that 12, and here he comes.
As we watch on from the 10. Mark McAtack looking to set him up into 3 again with the outside momentum. 2 Penske Fords up at the front with the Smithfield Ford for Stuart Haas in this number 10. Running in 3rd. As the action seems to be a lot closer now in the 2nd stage. These guys are racing like it's the end.
I think they learned from stage 1. They know what this 12 car got, and they're just trying their best to not let him get away and slip away like he did in stage 1.
Ooh, Mark might have the exit. Nope.
trying to get a lap count here. 46 to go in stage 2. Much longer second stage than in stage 1. Now these guys, if I'm not mistaken, got to pit more than once in this stage.
That is correct, Timmy. They got to pit at least 2 times. Yeah.
As part of the pit stop mandate, they have to pit 2 times throughout the stage. Doesn't matter when they do it, as long as they meet the 2 stop minimum, they can do whatever they want, as long as they make their 2 stops, which they should be able to do in the second stage. Kari still leads, but not as comfortable as he did in stage 1. He's got the entire dog pound right behind him. All of these cars are waiting in line to make a pounce on this 12 car in case he makes a mistake. Mark McTack being the first car on the wait list. He's trying to barge his way through, staying to the inside, trying to peek the nose as much as he can to try to catch him off guard. But here comes the 10.
And this battle up front is good, but if you look at this 8 and 23, this is entertaining. I mean, they've been side by side, bumper to bumper for this entire race.
Ooh, Nomad missed the bottom again. Takes another bite out of that Big Mac, sending him up towards the wall, and here comes the 7 of Motorsports ready to pounce. Up. And we got battles all around this racetrack. The 8 car with the slide job into turns 1 and 2 to clear the 23. The 7 car tags along. He's also going to make the pass on Citron. Hockey's peeking to the inside of Mark McAtack. Keep an eye out for that inside wall. Don't get too close to it.
Nomad into the wall.
Nomad. And Portal Guy also into the inside wall. Both cars collide.
Oh my goodness, what an RKO. We need a medic, but I think that was the medic that just...
Now, that was multiple cars. Is that going to be a caution? Heavy damage to the front end of that Kroger Chevrolet of Portal Guy. Comes into this race third in the standings. And having a strong start to the year with back-to-back top 5s at Gateway in Texas. Didn't have the best race at Sonoma, but he's looking to rebound from that. There's still... Yeah, it's caution's out. Caution is out for the first time for Cause tonight. After I didn't see what happened, so you guys are going to have to fill me in. What happened between the 23 and the 8?
It seemed like the 8 got... Trying to steal my mojo?
I'm just... Oh. Never mind.
So the 8 car got loose, right? And I think he tagged the 7, and an RKO happened out of nowhere, right at the finish line. It's pretty crazy.
I was on the 8 when it happened. What it seemed to me was that he got tight off of 4, ran up, hit the wall, and then bounced off the wall and came back down into Portal Guy and 7 of Motorsport and caused the 2 cars of Nomad and Portal.
Alright, I missed some bits and pieces, but I mean, that's pretty much what I said.
And with that caution, MN Pro Trader in this number 44 will get the lucky dog. And he got one, I think he got one under the stage caution, so he'll be able to get himself back on the lead lap. As he gets both of his laps back. Pit road's closed this time, so they're going to take another lap around. And it should be open this time around as they're waiting for the 44 to catch back up.
Timmy, do you know what this is right here? As I'm looking at this nice, beautiful line.
What's that?
This is the dinosaur train.
The dinosaur train.
Like, we got the T-Rex out front, we got Spinosaurus, Triceratops, Parasaur, Pterodactyl, and Saber-tooth
what's
tiger.
this?
I just told you.
Well, things got a little disorganized heading into the pits. What? Nothing major. It seems like they're fine now. The 2 car is sticking his nose up the 12's ass. I don't think that's going to be ideal. But any time advantage he can gain, these guys are going to try to take it.
Well, it looked like the 10 came in a little bit hot and he bumped the 2 car going across the line. So look to see if the 2 car may have a pit road penalty here.
We'll keep an eye on that as everyone plays bumper cars running through each other's pit stalls. Complete disregard for the the pit crews that are trying to do service on these cars. Everyone being run over.
Just messed up his paint.
2 cars good.
2 cars good to go. But the 10 car is going to come out ahead of the 2 and take over the second spot. As the Smithfield Ford is ready to claim the bacon here. He's got 1 more car in front of him. We'll see how he handles this restart that'll be coming up once these guys get lined up.
What do we got going here?
I think everyone's trying to get sorted out. The 47 at Portal guy, he's trying to catch up. I think he had to fix his damage.
Alright, that was a false start. I think the 12 car jumped in and they called him back.
Well, I think they were waiting for Portal to catch back up, so they're doing one
Nope,
more lap.
nope, don't mind that. It sounded better what I said.
Oh, okay.
They don't need to know that Portal needed to catch up.
Yeah, let's... Elvin's right, guys. He's always right. Never forget that.
Yo, that's crazy. The 7 car just warmed up its tires on a controller. You know how dangerous that is?
Can't be that dangerous. I've done it before. Just gotta make sure you don't spin up. Now the 12 car.
Right, here they go.
Back to green. Kari and Hockey, 1 and 2 Motorsports, going all the way to the outside.
Ooh!
Now things are getting ugly at the back and at the front. Cars up in the wall. The 55 and the 8 are getting together. The 10 and the 2 got together up at the front. We're going to have some 3 wide action potentially, but the 23 backs out of it as the 7 car remains up on the high side of the 2 of Mark McAttack. But another good restart for the 12 of Kari to maintain the race lead. But now he's got another challenger right behind him, and this time it'll be the 10 of Hockey if he can catch back up to him. We have a car on the wall further back, and I think that's the 77 of Ed, though. He tagged it a little bit. He's going to drop all the way to the back of this field, so no issues there. As the 44 Pro Trader looking to make up some lost ground after having to pit twice in Stage 1. Gets both of his laps back. Finds himself back inside the top 10. And the 8 car Nomad trying to do everything necessary to get himself back in the fight of this thing, as he had to restart from the back after being involved in our most recent caution. But it is still Kari out in front, 33 laps to go in stage number 2. This time it should be 32 to go, because I think I'm behind on Ed's stream.
And the lead by this 12 car has come back. We're gonna see if this 10 car
Motorsports
can
in the
run down.
wall off of turn 2. Gives it a good old smack. And he's going to potentially lose third place to the 2 car, and he will. And there's a whole line of cars looking to get around the 7 car, along with the 23 and the 5 of Technasi, who we have not seen much of so far in this race tonight. He's looking to crack the top 5 for the first time tonight. Car number 5 getting physical with the 7 car.
12 in the wall.
10 car is on his butt.
And Technasi put in the middle of a 3-wide battle for a top 5 spot. And that's going to shuffle the 7 car back even more as he's getting ganged on by the 5 and the 8. Nomad continue to find a way to march forward. Technasi reaching the top 5 for the first time tonight. Anyway, back to the front.
Bukaki is on his rear, man.
I don't think that's something any of these guys want, but Kari doesn't have much of a choice right now. He's got to shake the Bukaki off if he wants to stay in front.
Man. I warned him. He's only 16. Alright, back to racing. We got this 12 car turning left, and this 10 car looking to pass.
Yes.
Yeah.
It says Toyota up in the hill, but we got the Fords that have been dominating since the start of the race.
I believe that these are the only 3 Fords in the field. I'm about to check right now.
Now we got Keith in the 55. Who
Nah,
is looking to move forward. Hello, Keith. Got
10
really
car
close
looking to
the
the
two
inside
cars
of
in front him.
Kari.
Oh, let's get to that now. For the lead. Taki Abukaki looking to go for the lead for the first time in his Phantom Pro-Am Series career. Going up against the 12 car of MFF. Kari, our pole sitter, have been up front for almost every single lap since the drop of the green. Can he hold on the challenge from the 10? He's staying even with them this time as they both cut down to the dog leg. Refusing to get himself pinched down to the bottom.
This side-by-side
with
battle's
that.
getting Mark and Ultra back in the mix now too.
Oh yeah, they love seeing this, man. This is some good stuff.
That 10 car rolls through the bottom so
limited
well.
contact.
12 car. Give him a little bit of a pinch off corner exit. The 10 car finally coming out of this with a bit of an advantage.
This is the first time this 10 car is seeing clean air.
And
Bukaki
clear,
to the
clear,
lead.
Clear. The 10 car out in front.
Bukaki to the lead.
Hakia Bukaki, ladies and gentlemen, leading this race here at Phoenix.
Look at
that's just-
Kari though.
This job is not over though, because here comes the 12 car fighting back.
Yo, this dude wants to switch numbers after this race. I'm loading this.
We're 2x2 up in the front. Mark on the attack with Ultra Citron to his inside. Kari to the 10's inside, looking to take the lead back. Things are getting physical in Phoenix.
Another crossover!
Crossover!
Crossover for crossover! Here they come!
It's a double crossover here in the desert. Haki Bukaki to the inside of the 12 of Kari. 2 cars behind him of the 23
We
and
got
the
a
2.
4-pack! 4-pack of beer. Oh, never mind, you ruined it. Every time.
He's trying.
Oh,
Kari's
another
going.
crossover! Crossover after crossover! This is gnarly! Into turn 1! Kari gets a little bit tight!
You
Off
get
the
the
turn,
lead.
the
No,
10
you
car
get the
will have a
lead.
run. I'm jumping out of my seat. I think I'm about to go flying out my window. Oh my
12
goodness.
tried to tuck himself in line behind the 10, but the 2 car was there. And now he's looking to pass the 12 on the outside. Mark on the attack. Mark Mac
I see
attack
what you
going
did
for
there.
I see
second.
what you did
I
there.
see what you did there too.
Yeah, I see what you did there.
Sly
it first.
dog. You sly dog.
You know how long I've been waiting to say that? I wanted to say it at Gateway, but I forgot.
Oh, 10
Ooh,
car
that's
gets
not
it
the
tight.
attack he wants. That got
Maybe
really
there's
close.
contact. I don't know.
This is exactly
10
what
car,
Hockey's going to
three
want to see. These guys are
wide.
going to fight it amongst themselves. Hockey's just going to leave it and say goodbye.
This has been fun. We're only halfway through stage 2, but like they're battling like it's 2 laps to go. I love it.
Hockey is starting to, on the field.
Bye bye.
No. His last name. Starting.
Oh, pit stop's underway.
Oh!
The 23 and the 2 pitting at the same time.
12 cards to the wall off the turn. What are you
As they
doing?
enter side by side. 7 of Motorsports, the 44 Pro Trader also coming in now. The rest of the pack
what the-
stays out.
Yo, they just fused into one car. Look down pit road. You see that? They just fusioned. Look at that. That's crazy.
10 car
Science
coming in.
experiment going wrong on pit road.
12 car coming in.
The rest of the pack responds. 12 car coming in. Technasi looked like he gained quite a bit of time there. He brings everyone else down with him.
Smart move, man. Smart move. They're learning. They're growing up so fast. These are the junior stars of Phantom, man.
Now these two came in side by side. Who's going to
did
come out
Mark-
ahead of the other?
No, no, I'm imagining things. Okay, never mind.
It'll be the
That's
23. was a good pit stop by the 2311 crew to get himself back out ahead of the 2 car. Now let's get to the 10 and the 12 who are on pit road. Hockey's going to remain ahead of the 12, but the 12... And now Ultra Citron. With pitting 1 lap early, he's going to cycle out to the lead. With Mark McAtack in second, Hockey will slide back into third for now, but him and Kari are both going to have a 1 lap tire advantage. Let's see how much that is going to matter against these two. Looks like we got a battle for 5th between Motorsports Fan and Tech Nasi. The 2 Chevrolets battling for a spot. And Motorsports didn't race last week, so he's looking to gain some of that, looking to gain some points back in the standings.
Last week was Texas, right?
Sonoma.
Oh, crap. Damn it. Time flies, man.
So your top 4 is right there. That's 5th and 6th, the 7 and the 5. Running in P7 is car number 8 of MFF Nomad, then the 47 car of Portal Guy. I think Nomad might have got the wall there, I'm not sure. But Portal, who had been wanting this track nuked off the face of the earth, and with the way his race is going right now, he is probably thinking that now. And then you got Keith, Pro Trader, and Ed rounding out the field as we get to the battle
outside.
Back to the front.
Can Kari complete this pass? He's trying to get on the outside of Mark McAtack. Does he? It's so hard to tell at this angle, and he does. It looks like...
You alright?
It looks like what?
What a move by Kari, man.
Kari's not looking to the outside of the 23.
He's looking to go 3 for 3.
Him and the 10 have 1 lap
inside.
pressure tires.
He
Over
wants
the
some
23 and the 2.
I knew it. Bottom shot by Kari down low on Ultra with them fresh tires. Wait, who's in between? Yeah, if Kari can get out front, I think he'll be able to pull as this run keeps on going on. Because you gotta think, that 10 car is the only car that's close enough that has, you know, as fresh tires as he does. This will be interesting.
Now Mark looking to the inside.
Oh, contact made. What? We're gonna be 3 wide. We're gonna be 4 wide. Hello.
Oh my goodness.
But this 23 though, he is not giving up. Never mind. No, wait. Crossover. 23. Hello.
Crossover
For the lead.
In the desert. Oh my goodness.
Oh, now we're gonna be 3
Oh,
wide
he's
again.
gonna shove him up. Here comes
Oh.
Hockey.
Oh!
It's a double shove. They're gonna be 3 wide. No.
I think he
12
just
car
left some
getting
weight.
squeezed.
I think he just left some
Hockey to
weight
the
carrying on
lead.
that car.
Citron
Oh,
trying to
a
cross him
little
over,
bit.
but the 12 car pushed him into him.
this is crabby crazy.
What
oh
is
my
going
goodness.
on? What is going on?
Nobody
Damn,
is
Spidey
letting
crab.
up for anybody. Meanwhile, Tech Nasi's running these guys down. We might have a 5-car race for the lead. Mark going all the way down to the inside.
Oh my goodness, here we go again. Uh-oh.
This is entertaining. This is very entertaining.
Hockey is
Car
hard to the-
into the wall!
Mark McAtack had to shake that one off. Him and Kari are now side by side. Hockey and Citron remain first and second.
Oh my goodness.
As I try to get a lap count here, but I can't look away from the screen because, damn it, these guys just won't stop.
Oh my goodness.
Kari back to
Kari
the
down
inside
below.
of Citron. Things continue to get physical between everybody up there at the front. Technasi in the 5 car might find himself in the mix if these guys keep going at it.
Ooh,
Oh,
Citron into the...
pulls a Noah Gregson and hits the inside wall. And there he is. The 5 car is now in the mix.
Oh my goodness. Oh my.
We have not seen much of this guy all race long, and here he is. To the bumper, the 2 and the 23.
Oh my goodness.
So many
with
shorts.
all of that,
so many shorts videos coming up. So
the
many
dust
shorts
is starting
videos.
to settle, at least up for the lead as Hockey Bukaki.
Can this 12 car run this 10 car down? They had the same exact tires, man. Let's see what this 12 car can do against this 10, or will the 10 just
Same
keep pulling?
speed as well, it seems like. It's going to be tough. Because both these guys are on it today.
And honestly, from all that battling, I think Hockey left some white paint on all those cars.
So you're saying
he's
he
even
didn't
got a
watch
little
the
bit on
paint.
his own car, too.
Oh my goodness. He did that before the race.
Madman.
Let go of my mic, kitty. What are you doing?
I'm trying to commentate. Goodness, show a pine bottle at your head. Ow. Alright. Seems like this 12 car's reeling him in little by little, man.
He's charging the entries a little bit. Not sure how it's going to help him, because Hockey has been doing really good with these exits. It should be 3 laps to go in stage 2.
What I have noticed between these two cars, the 10 car and the 12 car, if you look at the 10 car, it looks like he drives it in pretty hard, but if you look at the 12 car, it's the complete opposite. You know, he rolls it through the corner. These guys are complete opposites, like hot and cold, they don't mix, and I don't know what to say. Watch the race. Yeah.
What an introduction it would be for Hockey in his first race in this league to go out with a win, and he's been making a hell of an impression so far and taking the lead away from this 12 car, our pole sitter. And Kari again not out of this thing. We still got one more stage left. These guys are just getting started.
I'm still out of breath. That was some crazy stuff.
It looks like the battle for third has also settled down. Mark McAtack running in third with Citron behind him. Technasi putting himself in position to try to go at it in the final stage, and I think that will be stage 2 coming to a close.
What a stage win, man. That was definitely not easy, as we saw. That Smithfield Bacon, whatever you want to call it, looking thing. That thing had to make his way, slither like a snake, up past that 12 car. Crazy. Oh my god.
That was probably the most intense battle for a stage 2 win as I have ever seen probably on this game. That was insane. They all kept crossing over each other. Every one of those 4 was in the lead at one point.
They were a racing figure 8, dude. That's what they were. Oh, here we go again.
Oh, Mark McAtack
I was gonna go get a honey
lost
bun,
some
but I didn't
spots
wanna
on
leave.
pit road. He's going to restart 6th. But the top 2 remain the same. Citron 3rd, Technasi's now up to 4th. Motorsports Fan back in the top 5 as we get back to green here for one final stage here at Phoenix.
Holding it down.
Kari's looking to the inside. Not going to have the run.
Stop lying to the fans.
These guys looking to shake the pressure. 23 trying to shake off the 7 who gets pushed into by the 8. We're 4 wide again. Oh my goodness.
Dude, that looks like a 7 wide. What the hell?
These guys are playing pinball. The 2 cars up front are just going to pull away. Nomad into Citron. Here comes Porto Guy up into the mix. We haven't seen much of him tonight. Technasi's up into 3rd. Keep it off the wall, 5 car. That was a close call. Let's see what this 5 car can do. He just might be coming to life at the right time. Mark McAtack getting the boot into 3 from the 7 car. He's going to lose even more spots. This is a disastrous restart for the 2 car.
But he's holding it down.
Is he though? Because here comes the 55 of Keith also looking to pass him. He's gonna shove him up the track. Now, what do you do if you're Mark McAtack? You've had a car that's been able to run up front all race long. This is the final stage, and you find yourself all the way back here.
Pass some cars, get back up front.
If only it were that easy.
Mm-hmm.
Kari looking up underneath the 10. For sure now, Elvin.
Little side draft action.
He's there. Come on in.
Crossover.
Slide job.
Crossover.
And we got a crossover.
Hockey's just setting him up. He's like, here you go, psych. I'm there now.
He's like a spider crab.
Kari looking to keep the door shut on the outside this time with a good run to clear himself back on the 10 car. Let's get to the battle for third here as things are getting really intense between these two again. Citron and Nomad are battling each other once again for third place.
Yeah.
As the top two remain to separate themselves from the rest of the competition, the rest of the positions are still not settled. Nomad, ooh! With a shunt to the 23. Okay, now I think he's starting to get annoyed with him.
Yeah, yeah, I'm not saying what he should do, but yeah.
Ooh! He got caught off guard because look who's finding his way back to the pack, Mark McAtack. Back up into the top 5. He's saying, I'm not done. I'm done messing around. I'm getting back up there.
My rule of thumb is, if you can hit me all you want, but once I touch that wall, you're a dead man. That's my rule of thumb.
Well, I haven't died yet, Elvin.
Alright, took care of that.
Top 2 battle calms down, but Citron and Motorsports now find themselves side by side for 5th. Pro Trader in the 44, who's had to come back from some adversity in stage 1, finds himself up in this battle. Ooh, and he's there now as the 23 and the 7 hit each other again. The 44 had to check up that time. He's going to go to the outside as the 7 car barely tags the wall. Now, Pro Trader is starting to come to life in this final stage.
If I'm the 2 car of Mac and the 8 car of Nomad, I am working together, pushing one another as much as I can right now to try and get back up to these two, because they're kind of separated. If they want a shot at getting back up to them, they're gonna probably have to work together.
This is some good stuff, man. I love Phoenix. I hope I win Phoenix. I hope I don't get white paint on my paint. Oh my goodness. But this 12 and this 10, man, they're just separating from this field.
And it's a little early in stage 3 here, Alvin, but it looks like the 12 is pulling a little bit on Hockey.
Yeah.
Timmy, you there?
Yeah?
I'm just chilling back, watching the race, even over the commentators.
Alright, so we got ourselves a long final stage now. Elvin, please update us on what's the pit window looking like for this last stage? How many pit stops should we expect?
I don't know how many pit stops to expect. All you viewers, better hit that subscribe button, because I'm about to tell you. Yeah. Alright, so you gotta pit at least 2 times. That's all you do. You just got a little 2 time, you know what I'm saying? And if you don't do that, you're getting DQ'd, and you gotta deal with the big boss, Rick Ross.
Okay.
Yep. Timmy goes, okay. Mac Attack, 2 car.
Deal with that.
has made a pass on the 8 car of MFF Nomad up into 3rd place. You think he'll be able to catch the top 2 now that he's got clean air?
It's gonna be tough because we saw how fast those 2 cars have been all day long.
Ooh!
Oh,
what?
hockey's in the wall! What happened?
Oh, I think he got the seam. I think in the middle of lanes 1 and 2, in turns 1 and 2, there is a seam.
Oh, and Mark McAtack pulls over. Did he get loose? He's gonna get passed back by the 10. What is going on?
What is going on?
What did I miss? What did I miss?
The 2 car just veered off to the side off of 4 and just lost a couple of spots.
Did he get stupid loose?
That's my
did
guess.
He go too low?
My guess
How do
is
we
he
have
got
3
loose. I'm not
commentators?
entirely sure. It didn't look like it, but I don't know.
So, how big is that lead on Kari? Like, where is he?
On the next planet over.
We got pit stops underway. The 23 in the 2.
Oh my goodness,
Hitting
that
early.
lead. Dude, that's an anaconda. Like, look at that, man.
Oh my goodness. Oh, and he hit the wall still. What are you doing?
I don't know if that's an anaconda. That, I think, would be a viper.
A viper? Dude, what kind of vipers are you seeing? That's a long viper, dude. Anaconda's the longest snake.
You were talking about RKOs earlier, so I thought I'd bring up viper.
Alright, well, these 2 figure out what
I'm
it
gonna
is
go get
they're
a honey
talking
bun.
about. The 2 and the 23 are on pit road now. Now, I think the 12 car is sticking to his guns right now. He's going to keep it on the track. He's got a big enough lead to get away with it. The 10, the 7, the 47, all coming onto pit road. 7 car came in their guns a-blazing. That's going to be close. I don't know. I think we'll have to find a dispute between him and the speeding police. Let's get back to the 23 and the 2. They come out and they remain nose to tail.
Kari's still staying out, but like you said, you hit the nail right on the head, Timmy. I mean, he's got so much of a lead. He can afford to give up a couple of seconds, and then he's going to have 5, 6, 7 lap pressure tires in the rest of the field. So, I mean, I agree with what he's doing right here.
See, I had a talk with him about pit strategy because he was asking me questions, and we never came across this because I was never expecting this. I just hope he knows what to do.
Coming in now? Nope, never mind.
Stop lying to the fans.
If he's asking you about pit strategy, then I don't know. With what happened on Thursday.
That was a diss. That was a diss.
Yes, and I'm proud of you, Timmy. Thank you. Where's your paper? Where's your paper at?
Fuck that paper.
12 coming in now.
Also, fuck Mariah Carey.
Where's she? Look, I don't care how overplayed that song is. That song goes hard as shit. I don't care. I jam to that every December. Call me weird. I don't care.
Listen to the interview. I dropped my honey bun.
This 2 car
This car's full.
might be searching around to get around this 23 as Citron was running the outside 1 and 2. Now Kari is now on pit road, along with the 8 and the 5. Now,
Alright,
there's the
told me he
23 and
was
the 2.
excited, man.
Those cars already got their tires worn in. We still got one more pit stop after this. The last thing Kari can do is make a mistake. Just continue to run your race and it'll be his.
If Kari makes a mistake, you might not see him next week, or the week after, or the week
He
after.
ain't gonna. He ain't
Alright,
gonna. He's
coming
my
out of pit
pick,
road.
Alvin.
We
He's
got a
gonna
pass.
win.
The 2 and the 23 are side by side through the dog leg as the 12
Oh my
is coming
goodness.
out of the pits.
This is gonna work out perfect for him.
Yep, and he's abracadabra.
Mark McAtack to the inside of the 23 Toyota. He's leaning all over that left rear quarter panel through 3 and 4. using up all of the dog leg all the way down to the motorhomes on the infield.
I'm happy I came in here, man. I learned some stuff from this race. That will hopefully help me.
Citron doing some defensive driving, even on the straightaway. Looked like he might have tried to block him a little bit. This is where Kari starts to pull away, as now he's got the biggest tire advantage out of anyone.
Oh yeah.
Pretty sure he's got 5. When he hits the wall.
Why are you hitting the wall? I ain't teach you that. I swear, if you spin out Kari.
Kari, now is not the time to get bored. Just run your race. Keep
you know
that,
what, Kari?
that
Turn
lead.
your mirror off.
Don't worry about what they're doing.
So, commentator just got DQ'd because they were rooting for somebody on the track, and you can't not cheer somebody on. So, I am the main commentator.
So let's go through now. Hockey, man. If there was anyone that was going to challenge Kari for the win, it was this 10 car, and what a major setback when he got into the wall off of turn 2.
I think he hit a cactus.
I mean, it is the desert.
Mm-hmm. There's no better explanation. It's a pretty big word. I don't use those often.
Harley just said you're fired, Ellen.
I don't care. I still come here. I rent this booth out. And I still commentate.
You rent
No
it out?
fees.
How much you rent it out for?
$1.50.
Also, who are you renting it to? This is my
Myself.
booth.
Oof.
Where's the money?
Well, I bought your booth just to rent out my own booth, alright, buddy?
This is my booth, though. Oh, Mark McAttack. This battle is not going anywhere. They're still side by side. The score is yet to be settled, but now we got ourselves another challenger, the 8 car, MFF Nomad. Now, if you're the 23 of Citron, you're thinking, oh crap, not this guy again.
Dude, I'm using the Uno reverse card.
Yes, he's trying to deal with the 2 car. Here comes the 8. Got a really good exit around the bottom. Almost made it 3 wide. Meanwhile, the 12 car is in another zip code compared to these guys.
Did the 10 car start second on the start of that? I went to go get a honey bun. Did he start second?
On the restart, yeah.
Yes. So he barely got any damage from slamming that wall, huh? Oh wait, no, that was this stage. Whoops. Y'all heard nothing?
Are you okay?
No, I'm not.
Got the 23 in the 2 side by side off of turn 2.
Ooh, Nomad on the wall.
4-car battle.
Hockey with a peak. Citron slides wide. Probably wasn't expecting the 10 car to make a move there.
Crazy that he's still this fast with that damage.
Well, didn't he fix it under the pit stop?
Oh my goodness. I don't think so.
Get out. Get out.
Oh
so.
my goodness.
Because I think he would have lost way more time than he did. You see how far back he was? So if he fixed the damage, he would be way further back than this.
Maybe he didn't have a whole lot of damage, I don't know.
No, I won this argument. What are you talking about?
I agree with Timmy.
That's it, I'm putting the
On all of it. On all of it.
Now let's look through the rest of the field here. Motorsports fan in the 7 car. I forgot to check back on him earlier. Remember when he came in guns a-blazing on pit road? He's all by himself now. I wonder if my prediction of him getting a speeding penalty was correct. If so, that's a tough break for the 7 car, who is on the backstretch now. Here's... Yeah, because Technasi, then Portal. And then Ed Those coming across the dog leg now. And we got a battle for whatever position this is between the 44 and the 55. Keith looking to dispose of the 44 Pro Trader. He misses the bottom there, but he's going to have the exit. Hang on to it, Keith. He got loose there. Almost had it for sure, but the 44 fights back. it's not over. He's going to run wide. Keith's going to go back to his inside. Pro Trader's in the wall. Gives it a good smack. And that's what Keith needs. He's going to clear him this time. Which I would assume is for...
Ooh!
What?
Nomad to Citron for the 4th time this race.
Get these guys a restraining order. This is going to get ugly. Here comes Hockey.
They 3 wide?
Yes, they are. Well, they were. Hockey swung back to the outside, so...
Now I'm back on them.
Yeah, Kari with a massive, massive lead over Mark McAtack. Car 2 runs P2. Third is yet to be settled between these guys. Hockey watches on from behind. Oh, Nomad! Two cars going for the same piece of real estate, and they met in the middle. Nomad into the wall. Citron's going to try to clear them both. Here comes Hockey to the inside.
They made a little
Leaning
bit
the
of
bumper
contact,
on
but
that 23. The 5 car is going to make an early pit stop. This will be his second stop of the stage. As he pits from 6th place, I believe.
It must be getting to that pit window, man. What strategies are we going to see for second place?
Scroll through the field now. The 5 car on pit road along with the 44, a Pro Trader.
Yeah, I think we see someone pitting. Oh, what?
Stop lying to the fans.
I'm sorry. My fault. My fault.
Now, let me get a lap count. MFF Ed, though, in the 77. According to his stream, is scored in the 8th spot. He's going to have to make a pit stop soon. His left front tire is wearing
here
out
comes
like
Hockey.
crazy.
Hockey to pit road. Oh my goodness.
Yep.
I think that's the right.
Huh?
I said I think that's the right call. I think
Oh,
that's
yeah,
going to
definitely.
cause Mark and Citron and possibly Nomad in right here. And if they don't, Hockey's going to have a pretty big lead. And here they all come.
Yep.
Nomad.
Except for Nomad. He's going to stretch it out. So the 10
Alright,
car,
where's...
he's going to reach his stall now.
Duke cars on pit road also.
Yep, him and the 23 both came in.
12 car
What?
pit road as well right now.
What did Kari do? Kari just went in from turns 3 and then went on to pit road. Why did he take the long way? What are you doing, Kari? You trying to
Turn
do
3,
the one
that's-
way?
Turn 3's... Never mind.
Like the bottom of the apron. That's what I'm talking about. Like the bottom.
Okay.
Wait. Oh,
I
wait,
missed
turn wrong.
the...
Turn 1. My bad.
I missed the entry. I didn't see what he did. I just cut to him and he's already on pit road. So
Yeah, he went below the apron.
Now
Threw me off.
Nomad's
I was
gonna
like,
come in. He's all the way down to the apron at the entrance of turn 1. Just to be completely sure.
The 10 car of Hockey just absolutely obliterated Mark and Citron. I mean, he's got at least a 5-second gap. At least. Unless he sped, I don't know.
Is anyone else in this race streaming by chance? I only have Ed streaming. He's not showing a
I
running
think it's
order
Ed.
at all.
Is that for position on Kari?
Yep.
Now,
Is Hockey in second? Like, will he be in second, technically?
not officially, because everyone's still... I guess once it cycles out, yeah. Right now, the 7 car is still the leader. He has yet to make his second pit stop. So according to the map, Motorsports Fan is still the race leader. As we have...
Coming down
Yeah.
pit road right now.
And now he will surrender the race lead.
Okay, someone... There's no way. I think Hockey took like 2 tires or something.
There's at
Because-
least 15, maybe 16 to go. I'm not officially sure. That's
Yeah,
what I
look
was
how
going to
quickly
speculate on
Mark's.
because I was
Look how
wondering.
quickly Mark is.
Dude, he's
Catching
coming up
him.
there like a spider crab.
Yeah, the 10 car, I guessed was on lesser tires.
Yeah,
On the second
I
stop.
think he took 2. Because I seen Kari and I was like, oh my goodness, there's no way he's that close. And then I just seen Kari go Team Umi Zumi and just go flying, you
He
know?
had to try something, but he's got like, there's like 15 laps to go, so I'm not sure if that's the call I would have went with, but with the position he was in, I guess he had to try something different. But yeah,
Yeah.
now Kari is
I think it's
officially
gonna hurt him. Oh.
back to the lead. Now let's get to Kari. You look in the distance. Next car back is nowhere near him. Kari can just cruise on from here and hope we don't get another caution.
I think the only way a caution's gonna happen is that blimp just pops and then just slams Kari, dude. Mm-hmm. See that blimp in there? Ever see a kamikaze? Yeah. Crazy.
Let's check in on this 10 car real quick. So he's gotten cleared by the 2. So Mark McTack, unofficially, back up into second place. This will be a battle for the final podium spot. And the last spot to get an interview from the booth. Hockey still has it for now.
How many is there to go? Like 13?
Yeah, that's not going to be enough time because Citron is closing in fast. It'll be a matter of time. And he'll get there.
Man, Kari has had an outstanding race, though. He started on pole. He just pulled away in stage 1, had a little bit in stage 2, and when he's out front, he just goes, man. What a job.
Yeah, I'm super impressed by him as well, dude. I mean, he was my pick before the race started because I ran some laps with him prior to this race.
Could've won
But-
$5.
But yeah, I mean to do this at a track like Phoenix, because Phoenix is no slump over of a track. I mean, it's a difficult track to drive. So to sit here and pull out a lead like this is very, very impressive to me.
I got Ice Shoot in the chat. What's up?
And you gotta remember, Kari's only 16 years old. I think he's the youngest one in the field. Someone gonna comment on that? Like,
That's impressive.
there we go.
I didn't realize he was that young.
Yeah, and Timmy's actually like 12.
Shut up.
Really? He's older than I thought he was 10. Love you, Timmy. Yeah, I'm not shitting on you. I promise.
That is a case.
So anyway, Nomad is closing in on the 10 car. This will be for 4th place. With how many more laps left, we'll see whether or not this 10 car can hang on. As Citron, he hit it pretty hard off of turn 4, and he's gonna hit the inside wall too. At least he almost did.
Dude, don't scare me like that.
Well, that scared me. I thought he was gonna crash.
Ooh, we got Nomad up into the 10
Nomad
car
and
of
hockey.
hockey.
Gonna shove him to the side, get him out of the way. Another pass made by the 8 car onto the 10. And that'll slide Hockey back into 5th place. Can he get himself a top 5 finish? Next
There
car
we
in
go.
line is Technasi, but he's got quite a ways back.
Here we got like 7 to
Technasi
go.
runs in 6th. So Kari's closing in on the 7 and the 77. Ed, though,
Yeah.
crossed the line. 5 to go. It should be 4 to go for the
Okay.
12.
All right.
As we go through the rest of the field. Real quick, Nomad gonna get himself another top 5 finish, and Hockey in the wall again! He hit it hard, and he's gonna lose the spot to Technasi.
Kari coming up on lap cars.
I keep pushing the wrong buttons. Hockey's, he's still slow. I think
he
blew
out
a
of
tire.
fuel?
He might have blown a tire.
That would make sense.
And
That
he's
would
down to
make
the
a lot of
apron.
sense.
Not
just
the way
wall riding,
Hockey
man.
wanted to end his race, man. That is a gut
What a
punch.
day he had, though. What a day he had for a debut. I mean, even though he just won a title, let's just go over the good things that happened to him. He was up front. You know, to run against this competitive field is crazy in your first start. You know, he gave it his all and did everything he could to finish good, and it just didn't go his way. So
Alright, so Kari's not nothing to worry about, but there's 2 cars in front of him that were side by side. Ed just got out
I
of the
was
way.
just about to say the same thing.
They were
Nothing to
forming a
see here.
roadblock onto the 12, and that should be white flag, as Ed and Motorsports are going to fall a lap down. Putting on a clinic tonight. This is a statement win for MFF Kari. This 12 car is going to come around turn 4 for the last time tonight, and MFF Kari is going to score
What
the
a
win here in the
win.
desert.
What a
Body
win.
slams
Oh my
the
goodness.
7 car, the
7 cars,
disrespect to
What
his
did the
fellow
7 car
competitors.
ever do to you, Kari?
you just RKO'd
Wow.
him. Out of nowhere.
But the domination, Kari completes the clean sweep. Pole won both stages, and the checkered flag, maximum points scored by this 12 car. What a race.
Didn't the 10 car win stage 2?
Fuck, never mind.
I'm sorry.
I was
Sorry.
looking at the results, right? I only saw one green and white checkered flag on the page, so I just assumed that he got them both. But that's because Hockey, and unfortunately for Hockey, he's on the other end of the page. He'll finish in 11th place, 2 laps down, as our stage 2 winner.
And I gotta give huge props to Hockey, though. From going to sliders to customs in a league like this, that is super impressive. You know, and the way he ran the night really showed me a lot. So a huge congrats, even though the finishing position wasn't the best. A huge congrats to Hockey, and I'm looking forward to seeing him race more in the future.
I think Nomad got the fastest lap of the race, 25.7. Let's go look at the leaderboard. Yes, it's going to be mostly guys that wall rode. Yep. Oh no, some of our guys made it. Mark McTack and Nomad, 2nd and 3rd on the daily board.
So we got Kari placing in first, and was it Mark in second?
I think so. And Citron 3rd. So that'll be our podium. And stick around, ladies and gentlemen. We got our post-race coverage coming up. But while we get our drivers in, I want to thank all of the viewers for tuning into these races Thursdays and Saturdays. If you haven't already, make sure to check out some of our other races and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more of these coming up. We got our Pro Series action coming up at Phoenix on Thursday at the same time, 9:10 Eastern Time. And also I want to shout out our sponsors, because I want to make sure I do that. If I can pull up the page here. Because I know Everything NASCAR, he was in the chat. He's one of our sponsors, including the North American Racing Series. They just raced here yesterday. Hockey at least got a win over there, so that's going to help him in that series. That's one of our sponsors, which I got to update the logo for the website on that. Other sponsors include MFF Motorsports, Chris's Auto / Towing LLC, Firelinks Racing Network, The Super Squad, ESMN, FTR Racing League, and MinaPeach.com. And I want to thank them all for all their continued support throughout the year.
Timmy, let me get Kari. Whenever the interviews come.
Let me pull up
But did you pick him, Ryan?
So who's gonna start? I'll talk to Citron since he is our third place finisher. So let's get started with him. Citron, do you got a copy?
Loud and clear, Timmy.
All right, buddy. Good race for you. You were up there in the mix quite a bit. Things got really interesting in the second stage and even in the final stage. I gotta comment on this first. Seemed like you and the 8-car Nomad were magnets from start to finish. Seemed like y'all two just couldn't separate each other. Yeah, just walk me through your race and just all of that stuff.
I thought I really had a really fast car. I really tried to focus on exit speed during practice, and thought I had a really fast with Donald Tamry TRD throughout most of the race. Traffic was kind of my biggest downfall. Just honestly, the restarts just were not always the most kind to me, especially towards the later end of the races, and then a couple really slow stops towards the end didn't also really help my case either. But the long run certainly did help, and I think that's where I showed the most speed, kind of the same way like I did at Sonoma. Really proud of the effort, though. Could have been a little bit more. I don't really know what else I could have thrown at it to give it what I could. I gave it everything I had, and just third place was as good enough as I was gonna get. I mean, the 10 cars. I mean, the Fords. I mean, I could name a couple, but honestly, just the Fords today were just the class of the field. There's really nothing I could get in terms of the 12 and the 10. I don't know what happened to the 10. Seemed like he had some sort of really unfortunate incident, and he came back up a little bit and then just never saw him again. So I feel really bad for the 10 because he really did have a fast car. But it's an MFF driver in victory lane today. Got to tip my cap. Congratulations, Kari. Just didn't quite have it there at the end, but I'm still proud of the finish either way. Still a good points day, and look forward to next week and hopefully having a little bit of a better finish there. So all in all, not a bad day.
Well, there you have it. Seemed like pretty pleased with the result. That should help with your points cushion. You should still have the points lead heading into next week at Pocono, and
not by much.
Not by much, but hey, you
that
still
two
have
cars
it.
coming, man. That two cars are coming, man. I got my work cut out for me trying to keep him behind me, man. That guy's been.
You've been doing a really good job hanging on to that every single week. So I want to shout out to you on that. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Anyone want to take second?
I got Mark. Mark McAttack. It's Favre. It's been a minute. How you doing, man?
Doing good. How are you doing, sir?
Good. So before I get to you, I just want to commend all of the drivers tonight. You know, this is probably my first time watching the Pro-Am Series race, especially live. And I saw a lot of really good things. And the battle between the front four at the beginning of the stage, or in stage 2, I didn't know where to look. I mean, there was battles all over the track, but the amount of crossovers all four of y'all put on each other, I have never seen that with broadcasting, with racing myself. I've never seen that many crossovers every single corner. So I just wanted to commend all four of you guys. But Mark, you guys in that 2 machine had a great run, second to third place all night. Take us through your race and kind of what your strategy was and what you kind of had the car set up to do.
Yeah, it was a great run for us today. I was glad to get some good points again today. And I kind of had the car more on the long run, but the 12 car, especially when he got out in clean air, he was kind of the class of the field. So I kind of tried to get a little off strategy, tried pitting a little bit earlier than them guys did, kind of get a couple lap fresher tires on them. But hey, I got to give it to the 12 car. He was class of the field today, and congrats to him on the race win, and as well to Citron on third place as well. And you know, I threw everything I could at it, just like Citron said to my car. I don't think I had anything for them, but That stage 2, yeah, like you said, it was wild. All 4 of us, the 10, 12, 23, and us. It was it was pretty awesome to be a part of. We were all battling. I think we were 4 wide for the lead at one point, and it was just crazy there, but had a blast, and glad we were again able to have a good solid day today.
Well, nothing to complain about tonight, man. And you're gaining in those point standings. Are you pretty confident you're going to be able to make it up to the top by the end of the season?
I think we got a pretty good shot of at least being in contention. My goal kind of, now that I've kind of got my sights set on the 23 who's in the points lead, is just kind of outgaining him at least anywhere I can, whether it's the stages or the final results. So yeah, I think we got a good shot. We got some good tracks coming up, and hopefully we can just keep the momentum rolling, and yeah, we'll move on. Hopefully have a good run again at Pocono next week.
Well, congrats on your P2, buddy. It was an honor calling your race and everyone else's race in here.
I appreciate it. Thank you, Farb.
Oh, Kari!
What up, Elvin?
You did it!
Winner!
You won
Yes,
a
sir.
Phantom race!
Yes, sir.
Hell of a domination, man. I would say, is there anything that you think you could have done to that car to make it better? But I think I already know the answer.
So like, is that a question or?
Alright.
Is it? Because I don't know either.
Yeah.
It's a mixture. It's a mixture, alright? It's a mixture. It's a question and not a question, because I know the answer, but it's a question. Is there anything you could have done to make that car better, man?
No, not necessarily. I feel like I had a pretty good car, especially on the long run, and yeah.
When the last pit stop you made, I'm just curious, what happened? Because I think you came down in 3. I missed. I didn't know if something happened or not. Can you let me know what happened?
Well, the last pit stop, I felt like I dove it in a little bit. I would like gain a little bit more speed instead of coming below the yellow. So that way Mark and Ultra and Hockey wouldn't catch me. So.
Alright, you heard it from the man himself, man. The man that dominated tonight by sweeping stage 1, 2, and the finale. Well, for his first one in Phantom, I am proud of this man. Actually, kid, but,
Hey, he's a Phantom winner, he's a man now, just for that.
Yeah,
It's
he
alright.
is
Graduated to manhood by winning a race in
He's a man
Phantom.
now.
So, Kari, I just got to say one thing before I sign off. So, I raced against you before your league race actually started, and you showed me a lot of things. So, you were my pick tonight, and I'm super proud of you for coming through for me. Congrats on your win, buddy.
Thank you, sir.
Congrats, Kari. You the man.
Appreciate
son.
that, Ed. Appreciate it, man. Thank you.
Timmy, you got anything for him?
I mean, what is there to say? I think Kari did all the talking for me. He dominated the whole race. And I mean, I saw it too. I practiced with the MFF guys a couple days ago with Kari, Nomad, and all of them. I was struggling to keep up with Kari. I was like, damn, okay, he's got a fast car. And I thought I had a pretty decent Phoenix car. I was like, okay, he's definitely going to be one to look out for. And definitely came to play tonight. And congratulations.
Thank you.
I think that'll do
Yeah,
it. Next week for next week's going to be Pocono. How's everyone feeling about that? It's the expectation going to be heading into that race. It's anyone's question. Don't be shy.
I feel like I need a redemption from like the last Pocono and Phantom we had. I didn't do so quite well, so I feel like I can do a little bit better with the car and maneuvering and everybody and consistency and stuff.
There you go.
Just a little more speed at the right time for me, honestly. I just feel like my car, at least for this week, came to life too little, too late, and just I gotta work on having better consistent speed throughout. I've always prided myself on having good long run cars, but in this case, if Phoenix having the best short run was definitely the better option to have. So just really gotta put my nose down and grind and really figure out how I want to tackle Pocono, because I mean this is going to be an unknown for everybody. These next gen cars, they behave so differently compared to Pocono with the 2020 cars, the Gen 6s. So I think it's going to be a really big challenge for everybody, finding out what they really want to run, finding out how they want to run, and I think whoever really honestly just kind of figures that out first, I think really is going to have a strong advantage coming into next week. So this practice session this week's going to be a real interesting one. I think a lot of people are going to really be trying to throw a lot at their car and see what it's really capable of. I think they're going to really try to test the limits this week, and myself included, obviously, and just hoping that at least for what we throw in is competitive enough to challenge for a win this time. And just the top threes are nice, and the top five streak may still live on, but when you've got guys as fast as Mark and as consistent as he's been, and quite a few other guys up there, it really shows where I really need to work. So look forward to the challenge, though. I always embrace it, and look forward to Pocono next week. I think either not just having the fast car, but I really think whoever's really good at strategizing is going to have a real leg up on the competition. So we're going to definitely need to get our thinking caps on as well. So hope everybody enjoyed the race this week. Thank you to everybody that watched. I mean, I get to do this every Saturday, and for a while I never thought I would. So I'm appreciative for everybody that tunes in every week, whether this is your first race, whether you've been watching the Pro Series, whether you've however long you've been supporting, even as just a driver that doesn't really have a lot to say, the support does mean a lot. So look forward to seeing everybody next week.
And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Those are our top three finishers of the night. MFF Kari, again, your race winner tonight, and I'm looking forward to Pocono too. I might want to get back in the booth for that one, because that's going to be... I think it's going to be close. I think that race is going to be closer than people think, just with how strong the runs are going to be on the main straightaway. Even on a low draft setting, like the runs are they're going to come at you fast heading into turn one. So that's going to be something to look forward to.
Timmy.
Yes, Far?
Please.
Can I help you?
Please.
Please, what?
What?
Can I be in the booth with you next weekend?
You don't need to ask.
I was so confused. I was like, what?
It's not a for sure thing. I mean, still, if Hamlin Nation's back next week.
Wishing him the best, man. I know he's been going through a lot, so we're wishing him all the best for sure.
There's one more thing we gotta say, alright?
Take it away.
I'm not gonna say it this time. Ultra, now!
Go ahead and like this video and subscribe if you're brand new. And bring your fat asses back here for next week. Call me.
My Jesus.
Oh, that's nasty.
Oh, that's nasty. I'm done, man. Alright. Better ring that bell, though, for real.
Ring it.
I said ring the bell.
Oh my God.
And if I get you running from the bell, I'm gonna make you bring your fat ass back here and ring the bell. Subscribe to Phantom Racing League.
Ladies and gentlemen, Herbert, the pervert from Family Guy, has joined us in the booth to remind you to hit the bell when you subscribe to the channel, which you are going to do. You will do it. You don't have a choice. You're going to subscribe to the channel. We'll be back on Thursday with our Pro Series action. It'll be their 6th race of the season. looking forward to that race. Showtime Flash won the last one there last season. Maybe he'll get a repeat. Maybe someone else will win it. Maybe someone else. Looking at the standings, Elvin Parley coming to that race, first and second in the standings. As a Black Cross Speed Clinic field filler, that's your top 5 in the Pro Series standings. And I did the sponsor shoutouts already, right? I think.
Yeah, you did.
Okay. Unless anyone else have any final words to get in, because I'm struggling to find a way to wrap it up.
Thanks for letting me in, Timmy and Elvin. I always enjoy either calling your guys' races or racing in your guys' races. So just being a part of Phantom in general is an honor. So appreciate both of you for letting me call the race tonight.
Absolutely.
Quick question, Favre. What are you doing this Thursday?
Thursday? Well, what am I on this week? I was on third, now I'm on second. I can't race. Unfortunately.
Alright, so what you got going on Thursday is working. Alright, wrap this.
Well, he didn't ask me anything. What the hell? He didn't ask me if I might race on Thursday.
No, you've already won your Phantom race. You're done here, Timmy. Just take your ass in the booth. I saw that Sonoma race, buddy boy. Congratulations, by the way, but you keep your ass in the booth.
My controller died.
Oh, rip. F's in the chat for Elvin's controller as we'll wrap it up here. Again, thank you everyone for watching. Thank you everyone that's been in the booth tonight. We're going to wrap it up here. This has been the Phantom Racing League YouTube channel. Signing out. Y'all take it easy.